Hi everybody, it's Julie. I have my scrap of paper from out of my scrap box. I didn't have very many good scrap papers. Who wrote this challenge? This is for the July Just Junk Journal Challenge. And I need to use book pages or a book. So I'm going to use my pages out of a book. And I am going to make one of my favorite things. This was You Pick. So I'm going to go ahead and make a book page pocket. I'm going to make it as big as I can make it here. Okay, that's actually going to be perfect for what I want. And then we'll go ahead and add just a little bit of glue along the edges here. It is warm. It is warm here today. So it's still Friday. You're gonna see this sometime next week while Izzy is here. I'm pre-recording so that I can spend my time with her when she's here. And so, yeah. And to get this journal done. Okay, so there is my book page, and this is my scrap. So my scrap is actually supposed to be my base. I'm going to use both together, and I'm going to use do I want to do that, or do I want to? I think I want to use, well, I better decide. Ooh, that one fits perfect. That one fits perfect. Okay, so this will be part of my base. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the wrinkly, well, it's the tissue, but I've been using it as wrinkled as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and add the glue stick. I love the way this has been, the texture of this is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and, whoa. Put this down. I want to make sure that I should have held it open better. Okay. Okay, so we have our wrinkly tissue on our book page. We're going to go ahead and cut around that. We'll cut across the top. And the two sides, I'm going to go ahead and glue them down. Okay. Okay, so that's going to give me this pocket. Okay. Then I have the piece that we just cut. I'm going to try and straighten this out. It wasn't very straight. Okay. And don't want to stick it to the table. Okay. Okay. So we have used let me just try to clean this up a bit. So book page pocket is one of my favorite things to make. And of course, you know, I love pockets and I cannot lie. So there we go. And then let's clean up this little edge right here because it will get caught on that. Okay. Okay, so I have my book page pocket. I'm going to add this wallpaper piece as one of my 3 things. Getting it, I'm using this one because it's got such a fine tip. It's like perfect. I do want to give this a little bit of antiquing or distressing. Might add more, but I needed to get that set to add this. Okay. Now, what I want this to do is I wanted to add a handkerchief, but I didn't have a handkerchief in my kit. So I have my linen. And I'm gonna make, it's gonna just be a little one. Because I have a valance, not a whole curtain. But in my mom's handkerchiefs, there are a couple of small ones that were handmade. Okay. So there's that. I just think that, you know, Marie would have a handkerchief, and I thought a handkerchief pocket would be kind of cool. Now, okay, now I don't have a whole lot of the fabric left, but we're gonna go ahead and add, or the lace, we're gonna add lace to the 2 edges using the fabric tack. Okay, this is coming together. So this is my second to last item. Again, it's Friday, and my other item is bubbles, and so I think I want to do part of that with Izzy when she's here. Yeah, so I think that might be the way that happens. Might not, but okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit to each side. Okay. Adding lace to each side. Okay, and then this can go in my pocket. Let's see, how should we fold it? Fold it, fold it. Okay, now my other idea is that you would also have a card or something in here. So we have places here that did not stick. So I'm gonna fix that. Okay, so that is, isn't that fun? I think it's really fun. Like it's got a boutonniere. Okay. So we added the tissue and the wallpaper to our pocket. So we need to add one more thing, I think, to our pocket. Oh, we did ink it, so that does count. We did ink, so that does count. Okay, so book page is my favorite book page pocket. One of my favorite things to make. Definitely my favorite thing to make using book pages. Okay, so the other thing you could do is you could go ahead and have a card or something and wrap it in this. Okay, so put it in here. I'm looking to see if I have something. I've got my mom's list here. Okay, so you could do that and then put that in. But I thought it would be cool to have a handkerchief pocket, and so that is what I've done here, is a handkerchief pocket. And you know what we haven't used in a while is the, probably because we can't find it, a little bit of this. So our holy tape. I've been using this throughout the journal, so it just makes sense to add that. And so I have one more embellishment to make, and that is the I have to use bubbles, and I wanted to do that with Izzy. So let's see, what is it that I have to make? Do you know? Can anybody guess what the last thing I have to make is? I don't want to lose that. That was in my mom's handwriting. Okay, So, but there is our handkerchief pocket, and I think it is just perfect for this journal. So the last thing I have is new idea, and I have to use bubbles, and I can use either, oh, we didn't mark off the last one. So the last one was the interactive, and I used a calendar as my base and packaging as my other thing. So today I used scrap of paper from my scrap box. I made my U pick, and my other thing was a book. Okay, so the last one I have to make is a new idea, and I have to use bubbles, and I can either use a box or cardboard, calendar, garment, playing cards, buttons, or other. So what do you think I'll use? Yeah, I don't know. Can you see? It says right there, bubbles. I don't know what I'm going to use with it yet. So, wish me luck. But there's my handkerchief pocket using a book page and the scrap paper. And now I get to put this scrap paper in my kit and finish up my journal. And so I think that that is going to be so much fun to have in my stuff. And so yeah, there we go. 14 embellishments are done for this journal, and I think this is one of my favorites. Just something different, making a little pocket for a handkerchief. Like I said, I was hoping to use a real handkerchief, and I didn't really have anything that was going to go along with it. So there we go. So tomorrow, or the next embellishment video, will be bubbles and something. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.